really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Honolulu and Aloha Stadium, the home field of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away and get this game going. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Play fake, looking to throw. Looking for his back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford. A big defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. On the run here. Let's it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to run it. Has the first down and more. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Ball handed off. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Here we go, here we go.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks free. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get there. The defense forcing him out at the 3.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, a reverse. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 18, set to kick it away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Using his legs, it's Davis. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Grab down the middle, it's Davis. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They don't make the 3rd down yardage. Here comes the punt team. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. No chance to catch him there. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets made on the out route. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's got it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Powering through. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down after the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Page. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw again. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. No press here. The defense backing away. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their 2nd routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
2nd down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Davis. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Out past the 30. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Chris, all week I I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Your Hawaii Rainbow Warriors will take over. First and 10.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking to scramble to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Now we run a draw play. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. Quarterback gets tattooed there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks that are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And your Hawaii Rainbow Warriors will take over. First and 10.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running back grabs it on the screen. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, first and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Boom. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Hawaii. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the right side on the toss. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's caught. Refuses to go down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. He breaks free at the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion now from the tight end. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cardinal. They were not going to catch him that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. He'll hand it off.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
On the ready. Come on, set.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Handoff heading left. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. The call is a quarterback sneak. Try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up to the goal line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Stanford offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Stanford. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And he'll set out to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
And makes the score Hawaii 49, Stanford 43.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
He's now third down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock.
221 wing. 221 wing. Hands. Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now for the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Watch some time, now lets it go. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's, oh man, what a catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
He finds his tight end for the catch. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And now the handoff. Will not be brought down. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
Stop the clock. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And he knocks it right through. Automatic for the game winner. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.